Good afternoon, Boise. It has been quite the 2020. I found a couple of little fun things about 2020. Now, the official mascot of 2020 washes his hands repeatedly, always wears a mask, and if you would rearrange the letters in Corona, it would spell, you need another clue? Sweet corn patch. Did that do it for you? Yeah, you're right, a raccoon. 2020 is considered perfect vision, and probably not many of us have that. Maybe God is using 2020 for us to see clearly that He is in charge and the only one who can help us. Amen to that. Right now, whether you are teaching, coaching, parenting, you laugh, you cry, you work hard because you care. Some days you're trying to change the world, and some days you're just trying to make it through the day. You're exhausted and energized at the same moment. You love your subject, but you love your kids more. You are driven by mission, not by money. Your heart is full, and your mind is packed with memories of kids who have changed your life. I've had a lot of them in my 35 years of teaching that have changed my life, and I hope I change some of theirs to the good. You have found your calling, and another day is waiting. So if you're a teacher, or if you're a parent, or if you've been a coach, you can all feel all those things that we go through during those times. Thank you for being those three. I thought, what if we, instead of worrying about whether we should give kids gold stars for participating or gold stars for being the best, why don't we involve kids in real-world activities where the result of the activity itself is the reward? Teach the gardening, the woodworking, repair skills, fiber arts, sewing, cooking, and get them out hiking somewhere with a gorgeous view. Raise animals and have them learn to care about something other than themselves. Have them help a grandparent or an elderly neighbor. Sometimes I think our society has lost sight of what's truly important in life. It's time to find it again. As a coach, you always had all kinds of athletes, all kinds of excuses, to overlook or excuse character issues because of talent makes the athletic experiencing meaningless. On great teams, no one is exempt from accountability. Are we holding our kids accountable? I know as a coach, I always said that sometimes a better team is made up of 5 average kids than 4 average and one thinks he's a superstar or she. Think about that. Today, I'm going to talk about some life lessons, and I think today is one of the days that I need to hear some of these too. We all have those kind of days. Being right isn't nearly as important as knowing when to be quiet. Wrong is wrong, even if everyone's doing it. Right is right, even if no one is doing it. Happiness, well, happiness is, it's not about getting all you want. It is about enjoying all you have. Think about the difference between want and have, or want and need. The secret of being happy is accepting where you are in life and making the most of every day. I know sometimes I have to think about this aspect. We all need to appreciate more of what we have. Growing up pretty poor on a farm, I loved it, wouldn't give up anything about it. We did appreciate what we have, and I think I try to, but sometimes we slip up. Because sometimes what we have is going to become something that we once had. And I'm sure a lot of us kind of fight this a little bit. One of the hardest relationships that you can have is a relationship with yourself. It's the most complicated because you cannot walk away from it. I can't get up and go away and not be Barb. You must forgive every mistake. You must deal with every flaw. You must find a way to love you, even when you are disgusted with yourself. As an athlete or professional or any kind of office worker, a lot of times we're harder on ourselves than we need to be. When I was playing ball and I was riding horses, I was always hard on myself. Some days when you find your heart just is not strong enough to tackle that mountain that might be in front of you, take your problem, wrap it up in a prayer, and turn it over to God's care. Some things I want you to remember today. Your life has purpose. Your story is important. Your dreams count. Your voice matters. You were born to make an impact. Think about those things. Be aware, be accepting, be very supportive, and most of all, be kind. Until next time, happy trails.